Reflector is our school's journal of literature, of art, poetry, prose, and photography. And it's a chance for the students to put their work out into the world. It's not art if it's in your desk or on your hard drive. It's got to get out there. So it's people raising their voices. Well, I advise, which means I guide, I mentor, but I don't control. And so I often say, here's, you're facing a decision, you might try this or this, right? But then I let them decide it. And sometimes I might even say, I think this is the best choice, and they choose something else, which is fine. This isn't life and death, you know? And sometimes they see what they thought was wrong, and sometimes they look back and go, wow, what you thought was wrong, and we were right. And it all works. It's expanding. You know, the spawning pool's been doing better and better. This year it's the biggest Reflector we've had, page count wise. We had more submissions this year than any other. And we're just trying to, you know, push the boundaries as far as we can go.
Neil Connolly kind of equates it to, it's a weird analogy, but it's kind of like a pregnancy. You work on it for 9 months, and at the end you have this really beautiful end product.
Wow.
Weird analogy, but apt. My duties, showing up at the meetings, setting the agenda, making sure we're hitting deadlines when we should be, giving advice to the editors, and just kind of being there for everybody else who is part of this process. Reflector means a lot to me. I was published in my freshman year, and it is a way that I have met all of my friends. It is a way that I found my voice and been able to express myself on campus, and it's something that I can take with me for years to come. I think the prospects are good. This year's Reflector is the biggest it's ever been. We've recently started accepting long-form prose pieces, which is something new. We're pushing to accept videos and then publish them in the form of QR codes, which I think is something you don't see in the medium a lot. So I think it's looking bright. Our next editor-in-chief is Anna D'Orazio, who's actually the current editor-in-chief of Write the Ship, and we see she hit it out of the park with that, so I think she's going to be great as the next editor-in-chief.
It entailed first I had to email professors at the university. I think I emailed every single professor. Like, I went through the directory and just emailed every single professor asking that we were looking for submissions from the 2018 and 2019 year. And I started that over winter break, and we had like that period of people sending in submissions until I think by the time the semester started, so around February was when we ended it. And then, so we got about 50 submissions, and I gathered like an editorial board of 3 other English majors, and we read through each piece and ranked it on a scale of like from 1 to 5, like if we wanted in the journal. And we basically just looked through for like basic like copy edits that we could make. I think I might be the only person in the world who likes school. Like, I actually really do like school, and I like academic research. And I think research is something that's kind of overlooked a lot of times, but it's really important. Like, it's not new, but it's also not like old, like as old as the Reflector. It's been around for like since 1950 something. But it's pretty new, and there's still like room to like change it and develop it and flesh it out a little bit more.
So I'm the faculty advisor for Write the Ship, and this year was an exciting year for us because the student editor really took control of the journal and really made it student-owned. And so she developed a student editorial board. She made some decisions that previously we had made together. So it was really exciting to see her become truly a leader in this way, and to really own this and show that students can take ownership of this and then make it even stronger than it was before. So as a writing teacher, I always like to celebrate my own students' successes, those that publish, those that can achieve great things in their writing. But this journal gives me an opportunity to do that for all across the campus, and to solicit essays from all different disciplines, and to really show that SHIP students are so smart, they're so thoughtful, and their writing shows what differences that they're going to make in the world. I think it can only get stronger now with student leadership, so I'm looking forward to seeing how students can even strengthen what we've done and to reach into new disciplines. So this year was the first time we had a biology student publishing. This was the first year we had a student publish 3 different essays, and so with the student in charge, they have sort of a sense of what was lacking before and how it can be stronger. So I think now that we have student ownership of the journal, it can only get stronger.